It is halftime of the Niner-Eagle game. Halftime of the Niner-Eagle game. And the Niners are giving this game away through penalties on the defensive side of the football. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Eagles. 3 rushing touchdowns for the Eagles. Kind of crazy when you think about it, given how good this Niner defense has been against the run. So we're going to break it down. Purdy injured. That's a huge component here. Jalen Hurts has not had to do what he's normally needed to do because the Eagle running attack is punching in touchdowns. And Bosa's injured, but on the field, we got to talk all about everything. I want to get your take. The Fantasy Football Show begins right now.
Live from the FantasyFootballShow.com studios. It's the Fantasy Football Show. Live! Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, don't get mad at me, all my Niner fans and followers out there. I'm rooting for the Eagles because I'm a Jalen Hurts believer. I roll with the players and predictions that I toss out there. That's how I roll. That's how your boy Smitty is. I'm always going to root for my guys. And Jalen Hurts is a Moon Man graduate, and he's doing really, really well in this game, managing the game, but he's not scoring a bunch or creating a lot of fantasy football production, which, kind of sucks, but it's halftime. Maybe he scores some fantasy points for our Underdog contest, Underdog promo code Smitty. Get on over to Underdog, use promo code Smitty, or use the link in the description and the link that I'm about to drop in the live chat right now to get your Underdog on. And hopefully Jalen gets a lot more production. We could almost look at the halftime over the halftime high or low picks right now and see if there's anything juicy at halftime we could drop, because they do put some halftime high or low contests out there. But Purdy injured. What did I say last night? I'm not saying this is how I feel, but what did I tell everybody? If Brock Purdy goes out there and gets worked by the Eagle defense. Now he got hurt. It's not his fault per se, but he still looks like he failed in the eyes of many people. Not saying me. Understand what I'm saying, because there's going to be a Niner fan in the chat saying, Smitty, you're a hater. I'm not a hater. I like Brock Purdy, but Brock Purdy, if he failed, if he didn't get to the Super Bowl, I don't care if he wins the Super Bowl or doesn't. If he gets to the Super Bowl, everybody's talking about this is the next Tom Brady. He's going to be a rising star. If he fails, and he's failing regardless of injury, everyone's going to start talking about what do they do at quarterback? He might not be the real deal. Is it Trey Lance? Is it going to be Brock Purdy? Is it going to be Jimmy G again? Is it going to be Tom Brady? Is it going to be Aaron Rodgers? We knew that we'd be talking about this conversation if Brock Purdy failed. Now, the Niners can still win this game, but what happens next week? We don't know. Trey Lance movement's going to be kicked into high gear. Trey Lance is going to be the guy next. You're going to hear that all over. The Niner fan base is the one that's going to be divided. I'm not even talking about everybody else. The Niner fan base will be completely divided. There's still time in this game. It's 21-7 Eagles. The Niners get the football in the second half. The Niners are playing with Johnson, the backup. Johnson's the 4th-string quarterback for this team because Purdy was the 3rd-string quarterback. So you got to give credit to the Niner defense that kept this a 7-0 and then 7-7 game for quite a long time, when this should have been the Eagles should have run off with this one a while ago. But 21-7 is an awful deficit to walk into a second half where you don't have a healthy Brock Purdy. You have an injured Bosa who's back on the field. Looked like he was done for the day. The way he hobbled off the field, pointed to his knee, and literally could barely walk on it. I don't know what they injected that with, but we'll see how sitting around at halftime is gonna do to that knee, and I don't know what's up with the knee. McCaffrey trying to carry this team on his shoulders by himself. McCaffrey doing his very best to come back, not only come back, but win this game by himself. And they need to run him. What I say at the beginning of this, what I say yesterday, what I say the day before, In order for the Niners to win, you've got to keep Jalen Hurts and the Eagles offense off the field, and that means you run Christian McCaffrey. And when they run McCaffrey, great things happen. Johnson wasn't even on the team all year, too. Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. Give the Niners some credit. Nobody rip on the Niners. They're getting smoked or ripped apart. Bosa's injured. Brock Purdy's hurt. This is a bad situation. I wish upon nobody. I don't want anybody hurt. I want both teams firing on all cylinders, battling it out. I want it to be a last-second touchdown to win this game. But as of right now, and we could go into Underdog Fantasy and see what's going on. Let me go ahead and click on that. Let me get in here. Hold on. Underdog Fantasy, and let's see what kind of halftime things we could jump into here. Let's jump into this. So we'll go to the picks. We'll go to the lobby. Your boy Smitty's going to plug in, and we will put this right on screen here. Hold on. Hang tight. Let's see. Why is this not? This is from last night. This Purdy question mark was from last night when we talked about this very, very thing. What happens if he goes out and craps the bed or even gets hurt, whatever, and that's what we're looking at right now. Everybody and their mother is going to start questioning this guy instead of calling him, the next great quarterback. And it's crazy. It's fickle is what it is. I don't agree with it. It's fickle. I don't agree with the way people jump on it. Okay, so here, this is the second half. Christian McCaffrey, 32 rushing yards. Give me the over all day long. I suppose because they're maybe throwing the ball, I should go 54 total yards. I'm going to go 54 total yards. Or should I go 17 receiving? That 17 receiving seems like a no-brainer. We'll go 17 receiving. Debo, he's going to get 2.5 catches. Ayuk, I don't know what kind of yardage Ayuk's going to get. Kittle, I don't know what Kittle's going to do. I might just stick with the Christian McCaffrey and Debo ones. 2.5 receptions, I like that for Debo. Jalen Hurts, passing attempts 11.5. Passing yards 87.5. I'm picking that. 87.5 passing yards is phenomenal. Do the higher on that one. Miles Sanders, I'm going to do Miles Sanders lower than 33.5 yards. They've been splitting carries. I'm going to go A.J. Brown, 20 higher than 23. So here's what I'm doing. McCaffrey higher than 17.5 yards receiving. Debo 2.5 receptions over that. Why did Miles Sanders just vanish? The projection has changed. Okay, we have to go back and redo Miles Sanders. It changed right on us. 30 rushing yards, lower than 30. Let's do that. I'm still going to do it. They took away the total yard bet. Okay. So we'll go ahead and lock that in. I should have locked it in versus reviewed it with you guys and then reviewed it here. Christian McCaffrey, 17.5 receiving yards, higher. Debo, 2.5 receptions, higher. Second half. Jalen Hurts, 87.5 passing yards, higher. Miles Sanders, below 30.5 rushing yards against a very stout Niner defense that's let the Eagles walk in on 3 untouched rushing touchdowns. Well, the third one was almost untouched. Contact made right at the goal line. And then A.J. Brown, higher than 23.5. I like this a lot. This one looks good. It's good. So jump into those higher low pick'ems on Underdog Fantasy, promo code Smitty. So I'll be back. I'm not saying I'm leaving quite yet, but I'll be back after the game to do a review on this. I might jump on Instagram in a second here with Raj and talk. Oh, he's already off. He did a quick live. He was in and out. He didn't want to talk too long. I don't blame him. I feel for my Niner people. I feel for Raj. What do you guys think? Go Bird says, I don't know how to say your name, bro. We'll call you Big A. Big A says, go Birds. Sirianni deserves a lot of credit. He does. They say it's his nerve. He may get feeling back. You're talking about Brock's arm. I've had the best change. Telling your friends take fast advantage, move quickly. Those. What are you talking about, D-Class? I've had the best change on me many times. The you said best. You're talking about the contest, the lines, okay, I got you. Dial in if you guys got a quick question or you want to talk about this game.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
I'll take some phone calls real quickly as we discuss what's going on in this game here. Chad Henne would be thriving in this moment, says Jason. Now Philly can keep running, keep away, need big turnovers. They need to run the ball. They need to continue to run the ball.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
They need to run the ball. I can't wait for this Bengal game. I'm more excited for the Bengal game at this point, but let's take this off here and let's focus on this Niner and Eagle game, though, for right now. That's what we're focusing on. Purdy injured, Bosa injured, but playing. Maybe Purdy goes back into the game. It's tough to say. What's up? You're live on the Fantasy Football Show. Who am I talking to?
What's up, Smitty Brothers? D-Class.
D-Class, what's up?
I was just saying that those parlays, when you see ones that are too good to be true, my experience is that they've changed. They move quick.
Yeah,
I texted some buddies of mine, and they'll be changed by the time they get the text.
Yeah, I was looking at it and it moved right when I was reviewing it. I should have just hit accept and then showed it, but that's right.
It's wild how quick they move.
I still like the rushing one, the 30.5 yards or whatever it was that I got. I feel like that was a good one too. Because I
think Hurts is still good for a TD too.
Yeah, I think so. What's up? Hold on 1 second. You said this is D-Class, right? I'm going to put you in the system so I know when you're calling here. Also, Kelly Loco, you're live on with D-Class and Smitty. What do you got, Kelly Loco?
Hey, Smitty.
What's up, pal?
More props to Philly offensive line. I used to coach high school football, and just throwing it out there, but they don't get enough props. To be blocking Bosa and these guys. Some of those runs, just too much. Kelsey's brother, stud, looking great today.
Yeah, bro.
I'm a Raiders fan. I don't want people. I'm not a Niner hater. Don't be hating on Purdy. It's not his fault. These games, you never know how it's going to go.
Yeah, but
and that turnover with Johnson,
Yeah.
That's how it goes
so
sometimes.
What I was saying last night and today, and some people, and I'm not saying you're suggesting I'm saying this, but some people take what I'm saying wrong. I'm just telling you how it is. The Niner fan base is already talking about what do we do next year at quarterback. And as I said last night, if he craps the bed or loses, or in this case gets hurt and the team loses, you will have everybody that was on the fence if he won the game. If the Niners won the game, even if Brock Purdy didn't necessarily win it himself, but he was a part of it, you would have everybody and their mother going, he's the next guy. He's the next guy. He's amazing. In the Niner fan base. And now he craps the bed or gets hurt or just doesn't win, and you're going to have everybody completely talking differently, at least 50% of the Niner fan base. The Niner fan base is always divided at quarterback, and I'm already hearing all kinds of craziness from the Niner fan base. It's absolutely insane. It's insane. He does deserve more props. I agree.
People react quick.
I agree, but it's going to be Tom Brady. You mark my words, if the Niners do not come back, which they could, the Niner D is so good. If the Niner D does not come back, they lose this game, you're going to hear so much Tom Brady to the Niners smoke, you won't be able to contain yourself. Brock Purdy putting back on. Yeah, Brock Purdy's not in the game. He's not in the game, so it doesn't even matter. If he doesn't play again this season, it's the same situation. Like, you're going to have so much controversy.
Right.
Even if, Jimmy comes in and starts the Super Bowl, if the Niners do squeak by here, you're gonna have everybody and their mother talking about how this is a controversy, and it's too bad. It's too bad Purdy and Trey and every quarterback that gets into this situation has to deal with this. But 21-7, 14 minutes and 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Let's go to D-Class. D-Class, give me a prediction. What happens in this game? It's 21-7, 14 minutes, 27 seconds left. Niners 2nd and 13 on about the 22-yard line. What happens here?
It's It's over. It's over. I'm actually making food right now. I'm not even watching the game anymore. It's over, man.
Cooking. Bro, that's when things turn
over.
around. Debo just dropped a wide open, like he dropped an easy catch. Kittle was wide open on the sideline. He would have had at least 15, 20 yards, if not more, and Johnson didn't even see him. How are they going to do this? They got, and what are you going to do? Run, like my whole thing was in the first half. If McCaffrey doesn't have 55 yards rushing, the Niners are done. And McCaffrey's pulled his weight, but the problem is 21-7. You can't keep running McCaffrey and drain the clock and not come back. So it's like Johnson's going to have to do this, and the Eagle defense against Johnson, they're licking their chops, bro.
The Eagles aren't going to spontaneously just start doing bad unless they have a major injury or something wacky that no one can predict. It's over.
Yeah,
and I'm not even trying to hate on the 49ers. That's
Kelly Loco.
Kelly
Loco, what happened?
Who does the 49ers have the ball in the second half?
They're already marching down. Yes, they got the ball already. They're marching down the field. They just threw a first down to Kittle. It was like third.
Okay.
I mean, they
got
a lot of weapons.
Score on this drive.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Unfortunately, Philly O-line, like I said, they have props. Now they can lean on a running game and drain the clock. Niners need a defensive touchdown to win the game.
I agree with you. I think the tipping point. Offsides, Eagles. I agree with you. Tipping point right here. Like if the Niners can score, then they're in.
They got enough weapons that it's not out of this world to see them coming back. It's just
right.
The odds.
Remember T-Law. This guy's not T-Law. It's Johnson. But the game. Don't give up on the Niners. And I'm a Raider fan. I'm not a 49er fan.
Right. Bro.
But I'm not a hater. I call it like I see it. But it's going to take. They need to score on this drive, and then stop them on their next drive, and. Defense has got to either score or something big to turn the game around, the momentum around, and put pressure on them because they won't get the turnovers if they can just hand it off 6,000 times.
Yeah,
you know, that's the problem.
Yeah,
agreed.
So,
it's possible. The Niner defense needs to score a defensive touchdown or something for the Niners to come back. But Christian McCaffrey needs to be leaned upon. That's why I did the higher on Christian McCaffrey's. I think it was like 30 receiving yards or what was it? 17 receiving yards. I forget what it was. Let me see what it was. Hold on. I have it right here. I did McCaffrey 17.5 receiving yards. That's one of those things where, like, man, that feels like the lock of the day for the Niners to be down and need to come back. You're telling me McCaffrey's not going to get 17.5 receiving yards? That was the lock of the century. Maybe I should have. I didn't have time to do more than just one. Oh my God.
What happened?
Johnson got leveled to the point where he got leveled, but this was
almost. I didn't like the shotgun.
Oh, hey, you guys, this is just my gut instinct, but
no,
basically
same play.
Potential concussion, maybe. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
All right, hey guys, I'm gonna let you go.
The other guy's hurt now.
All right, appreciate you guys.
Yeah, same. Later, boys.
Later.
Purdy comes back and they win.
All right.
You know.
Appreciate you. We were talking over each other. It was getting tough. It was like every time we'd speak. Hey, appreciate you, D-Class. Appreciate you, Kelly Loco, calling anytime. Guys, this is just a really quick reaction for me, but concussion potential. He looked like a little shook up on the ground when he was getting up. His head hit. Purdy's warming up. The injured Purdy's warming up. McCaffrey's getting his helmet looked at. This is unreal. Can you imagine if Purdy brings him back now? Then what's going to happen? Then what is everybody going to be saying? If Purdy can bring him back now, oh my God, that would be the story. Oh my God. Yeah, hopefully Josh Johnson's okay, but I as soon as I saw that, I could see his reaction on the ground. He's went in for concussion testing. He got rocked. Purdy handing off to Christian McCaffrey. Wrapped up. 4th down. The Niners needed to score. Oh my God. I don't know if Purdy can throw right now, guys. I don't know if Purdy can throw the football. This is bad. The Niner defense has to step up. The Niner defense has to score a touchdown. They have to make plays. They have to cause at least 2 turnovers in the second half, one of which is a defensive touchdown, because Purdy can't really throw the football down the field. How are they going to come back from a 21-7 deficit if they don't throw the football? Defense. So the Eagles have to be ultra careful. Like, my heart's pounding. You guys know I'm rooting for the Eagles. I'm sorry, my Niner fans out there. My heart's pounding. Look at that little pushing going on, a little shoving match. My heart's pounding when I see a fair catch called, and I'm like, he's gonna drop it. My heart's racing. My heart's racing. I love this Christian McCaffrey 17.5 over on the receiving, the higher. Debo 2.5 receptions. Miles Sanders lower than 30.5 yards. A.J. Brown 23.5 receiving yards higher, and Jalen Hurts 87.5 passing yards. They may want to run the ball a lot, but I think Jalen's gonna take a couple shots. CMC might have to be the quarterback. They might do a direct snap to Debo and CMC if Purdy is unable to throw the football. Smitty, do you think you could play QB for the Niners? I wouldn't want to, bro. I'd be injured by the second week if I even make it to week 1, the way that these quarterbacks go down. Purdy to the moon, says crack shot. I don't know, bro. I have a feeling Purdy's value just plummeted. And I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying that's my assessment, but I'm saying I don't know that he's locked into anything anymore, bro. That's how fickle the NFL is. That's how fickle fan bases are. Your own Niner fan base right now is divided on Purdy. I'm watching, I'm looking at, I'm monitoring it. I'm chatting with people that are diehard Purdy and Niner fans saying, what do we do? Get Aaron Rodgers? Do we get Brady? It's already starting. It's already starting. Peanut Butter says Eagles fly. 4 QBs hurt. That's karma, says Niner but nature. It's sad, bro. I mean, you can't keep any quarterbacks on the field, and it's like Purdy's injury was not Shanahan's fault. I can be honest and say, and objective, and say it has nothing to do with Shanahan on that drop back. But I mean, it's crazy. It's craziness, bro. It's craziness. CMC might have to be quarterback. Niners have been bad. So many penalties. Yeah, the Niners defense is the one of the big reasons why the Eagles are up. They're the main reason they're up 21-0. They've given up 3 rushing touchdowns. All 3 were pretty much untouched. The last one, there was some contact like at the goal line, but these were 3 pretty much untouched touchdown runs by this Eagle rushing attack that shouldn't be rushing that well at all against this stout Niner defense. And then the penalties have been insane. This is a Niner defense selling the game. They need to get back in the mix here. The Niner defense needs to try and win this game. Josh Johnson going to the locker room for concussion protocol. Unbelievable. You're on to your 5th quarterback, who is technically your 3rd quarterback. Miles Sanders runs for about 4 or 5 yards. Oh, God, this is crazy. 63 of you in here, please punch that thumb up button. We only have 31 thumbs up, so punch that thumb up button. Christian McCaffrey, is he getting looked at? Is he injured right now? What's going on? He's got some kind of calf issue potentially. Maybe it's just tightness. Maybe it's cramping. I don't know. Hopefully there's nothing bad. I don't want McCaffrey injured. The Eagles O-line is blocking the Niners front and giving Jalen a ton of time. This offensive line is one of the best in football, if not the best in football. Oh, it's A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown dropping it. Wide open. First down catch, A.J. You're a professional athlete, A.J. Brown. Catch that football. Where's my football? That's why I wasn't holding it. A.J., if I don't hold it, how can I expect you to hold it? You know what I'm saying? If I can't catch it, how are you? If I can't catch it, how are you supposed to catch it? Look at this. Look at that. Fingertip catch. Look at this. If I'm not catching it, how can I expect A.J. Brown to catch it? All right. Hurts is a little off. He's getting hurried and rushed by a very, very stout Niner pass rush. So it's expected that he's going to be a little off. But some of his passes, he had a wide open A.J. Brown earlier that would have been a touchdown if it was a nice strike. Brock Purdy warming up on the sideline, coming back in again. Niner D stopping Philly from any more scoring, kind of stopping the bleeding. Now the Niner special teams gets to potentially step up. Eagles punt it. McLeod, he's mistake prone. I'll say that. McLeod doesn't get much. McLeod, I worry about dropping that ball if I'm a Niner fan. Smitty, I think Hurts looks average. We're going against the best defense in the entire National Football League, though. You know what I mean? So we can't be hard on him right now. Just as we can't be ultra hard on Brock Purdy, but people will be. People will be. The fan base will be. Everybody will be. Everybody's fickle. Now Purdy's nothing. He's coming back into the game, but if he fails injured, and he's injured right now, a lot to ask of him. When you didn't feel confident enough to put Purdy back in the game, and you kept Johnson in. And until Johnson got concussed, now you feel the need to put Purdy back in. That tells me Purdy's pretty hurt if you refuse to put him in over Johnson. So, is this a new Mandalorian season coming? Oh, I can't wait. Mandalorian's one of the best shows on any streaming service. The original series streaming soon. I can't wait for that. Is that a spin-off or is that the new season? Yeah, we can't be too hard on Hurts' play right now. I mean, Hurts is leading a 21-7 game right now, so he's doing pretty good. Purdy was my last hope as a Giants fan, says Jason. Dial in if you guys have a question before I jump out.
Call into the show. Call into the show.
Dial in. Sorry, Niner by nature. I know it's a painful game for you to watch right now, bro. Time for McCaffrey to score, says Robert. Smitty, how was Reacher? I didn't finish Reacher yet. It looked pretty good. I just couldn't get into it, but I knew it was a good show. I just couldn't get into it. Vamp says it is a new season of Mandalorian. It says streaming soon, but it didn't give me a date. Smitty, I think you can be casted for Reacher. I'm trying to put in the work, bro. I'm trying to put in the work, and your boy Smitty's putting in the work, and if I can get casted in Reacher, I just got to bulk up a little bit, bro. I'm getting there. I'm going to try and meet my goal, my February 14th workout goal, which I have right here. Meat suit Smitty, no more, hopefully. 220-pound Smitty. I'm like at 219 right now, so I've got a lot of LBs to drop, but I'm at least getting a little bit more fit. So hopefully, if I only get down to like 215 or whatever, but I'm ripped, I'll be fine. So I don't know if I'll drop the LBs, I think. But everybody, Valentine's Day, we've got a little over 15 days or so or whatever to meet our goals. So if you have a goal for yourself, set it. Deebo Samuel running the football. Looked like he was going to maybe throw the ball. Oh, that was a bad play design. Wow. Yeah, Brock is not in a good spot right now. Brock is not in a good spot right now. CMC looked good. Yeah, he's looking great. Smitty, for the role of Jack Reacher. Yeah, Purdy got to show them he can throw or they will stack the box. He can't throw. They know that. And that's the problem. They're trying all these weird play designs. Deebo running the ball. Don't get a silly penalty, Philly D. 3rd and 13. Let's see what Brock can do. We're about to find out if Brock Purdy can throw the ball at all. It's 3rd and 13, ladies and gentlemen. Brock Purdy from about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line. Short passes. McCaffrey stopped. Don't get a silly penalty, defense. God, they're so aggressive and overhyped right now. Who was that? That was White. White just ridiculous aggression at the end of that play, bro. Unnecessary. Gonna draw a penalty. Relax, bro. Relax. You stopped them. There's no need to steamroll them, bro. They're very fortunate that the refs didn't call a penalty of unnecessary roughness on that. That was absolutely insane. You didn't need to do that. Hit the thumbs up, y'all, says Tayef. Appreciate you, Tayef. Am I saying your name right, Tayef? Did I finally get it? It's kind of like Siklan when I couldn't say Siklan's name over and over. Where is Siklan, by the way? Smitty could play. I don't know what that is, Logan. Appreciate you, though. Okay, well, I'm out of here. Appreciate everybody. I'll see you all later. And I'll be live after the game. We'll do a little recap of this game, talking about the hopefully Eagle win if you're on my side of the fence. But I'll be happy for any of my Niner people if you win. I can be objective to that. And then we'll talk about this Bengal Chief game right at the same time. All right, I'll see you after the game. Appreciate you all. People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get burrowed.
Don't worry, KK. We'll be back prepping for the Bengal game and recapping this game. Hey, is it Taif? Is Taif correct then? I said Taif. Is it Taif? Give me the pronunciation one more time if you don't mind. Later, Casey. Appreciate you. Later, Vampy. Later, Matt. See you, Tim. See you, Mealy. Appreciate you. Adam. Peanut butter. Or peanut. Taif. I think it's Taif. It's a clan? Where are you? People are getting burrowed left and right, and people are going to remember it.
Get burrowed.